Hey guys, it's Julie. How's everybody doing today? Got my Pete's. I got my man back from Vegas. I am very happy to have made him breakfast today. I was like, yeah, this is awesome. Anyway, nice to see you guys. I hope you're doing well. Here for our kids, it's the last day of summer, school day of summer, before they go to school. So I hope you guys, some of you I know already started school. How's it going so far? All these new pictures on Facebook of I see everybody's kids growing up. It's crazy to see how they're growing up and just getting older. I was looking at classes for Livy yesterday, and I've been so used to being in the elementary school, like the K through 3 classes, I was looking at the wrong schedule, and then I realized, oh my gosh, she's in 4th grade now. She's in the 4 through 6 classes. What the heck? So anyway, I hope you guys are doing great today. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the theory of dandelions and orchids. Have you guys heard of this theory? It really changed the way that I parented and gave me hope. And so I just want to speak hope into your lives today. So it's not what you think. It's not like one's an ordinary and one's like extremely beautiful. When I was first telling my kids about this, the one that's a dandelion was kind of like offended. She's like, I don't want to be a weed. And then I was explaining the whole thing to her. She's like, oh, okay. So, you know, it's not that one's a weed and one's good, one's bad. So here's the theory of dandelions and orchids. Now, if you guys have a yard with dandelions in it, you know that they pop up everywhere, okay? So dandelions, they can grow anywhere. They're sturdy and they're hardy and they just grow and thrive wherever they pop up in your yard. I know you know that because I do too. But I don't know how many of you grow orchids. I have a couple of them, and they take a lot of special care. I mean, you have to like water them correctly. You have to get them the right amount of indirect light. They take a long time to bloom. Both of mine, I'm waiting for them to rebloom. They're taking forever, but I can't wait till they do. I'm just being patient and waiting. So, you know, that's kind of the theory. The theory is that there's basically 2 types of people, and it's genetic. It goes all the way down to genetics. So, like, the kids who are dandelions, they're kids that are going to thrive anywhere. They thrive no matter what comes at them. They thrive in any environment, and you could throw them in a hostile environment and they will still do well. They just have that ability to thrive. And so, like, one of my kids, Miranda, is probably the dandelion. She's easygoing. She's adaptable. When we tried to, you know, bring her discipline and correction when she was a kid, it was so hard to find something that worked because we'd take away her toys and she'd just be like, oh, okay. Or take away whatever, and she'd be like, oh, it's fine. So she's a dandelion, so she just pops up everywhere, and she can grow, she can multiply. On my other side, I have one child who has to have a pediatric dermatologist. Have you ever tried to find one of those? A pediatric specialist dentist. Fun, super fun. Therapy, lots of therapy. And, you know, it has to have enough sleep, has to have enough to eat. We're always watching that blood sugar. It's just a very delicate situation, and that's with the orchids. When you're talking about dandelions and orchids are the people who have the tendency to, their genetic predisposition to have things that are not going to work in their favor. So, for instance, the scientific theory is that they may have a predisposition to have depression or, you know, ADD or whatever. So they have this genetic predisposition that's not going to work on their favor. But if you can take the time to nurture, to care for them, to put them in an environment where they can succeed and where they can live and thrive, they are going to make something absolutely beautiful out of their life. And so I just want to encourage you, if you have an orchid, I know how much care it takes, and especially all you special needs parents out there, you guys are working hard every day, and I know it's a battlefield every day, and I'm so proud of you and so encouraged and inspired by you parents that are out there, and you have an orchid and you're working every day to be their advocate and make sure that they get taken care of, and every day to make sure that their needs are met. And I just want to encourage you, you have those little orchids, and they take a lot of time. They take a lot of energy, a lot of patience. but they are going to make something beautiful in the end if you care for them in the right way and you just feed those needs and you protect them, you give them the nutrients that they need. They are going to turn out so beautiful. So anyway, you parents out there who are parenting orchids, it's a tough deal, but I know that you're probably doing a really good job. So I just give you hope today. I just speak hope over your situation. Whatever you're facing, that there is a solution and that there's going to be a good ending to this story, and that you're going to have days of sunshine and days of brightness that are going to be ahead of you, days of happiness and joy, and that the work will not always be this hard. There will be days when you'll just be able to sit back and enjoy the beautiful flowers on your orchid. So you guys have a blessed day. Love you all, and enjoy the last of your summer. All right, bye. Hey, Life Builders, bringing you simple tips to build a strong and healthy life on. That's it. Bye.